apparently Logan Paul may be innocent, folks. He may be innocent. I don't know if this is about the CryptoZoo scam. We're about to find out, as apparently Logan has dropped a video saying they sued me and lost 27 times. We're going to take a look at this and see, did Logan escape from the clutches of COFFEEZILLA's grip? And if so, scammer get scammed? W scam? What do we say about this? Let's take a look.
Class action dismissed.
That is sick. I can feel.
You know that people that don't dap anybody up, this is how they come in for a dap. When you really aren't used to dapping people, you come in with the most stiff hand, like, put her there, brother. You know, and you're just waiting for them to connect. That's the dap up of somebody that doesn't do it a lot.
That is
Clean dap, though. He kind of got weak in the wrist. Logan overtook his wrist strength. Super weak in the wrist.
sick. I can feel my ice crystals down my arse crack.
Give me a 60-second update. What the f is happening?
It's literally madness.
I think he's going to jail, dude.
This move, I would be risking it all, but I'd have to do it at the right time.
Oh, God.
Good to see you, Kev.
And good to see you too, Logang. How you doing? Welcome back to the vlog. Some good news. The CryptoZoo class action lawsuit against me got officially dismissed, which is a pretty big deal. The timing of this was insane. The ruling came literally as Nina was walking down the aisle. And this week, the district judge approved it. So, yeah, this is pretty significant for me just because I've been on this pursuit to try to clear my name and unwind years of this fake scammer reputational damage narrative that got spun up. And so this is like a good first step in that. And I have to say, like, I was pretty f***ing excited when I first found out.
Literally, right before you walk down the aisle.
If I'm here, you know it's good news.
What's the news,
Class
Jeff?
action dismissed.
Bro, he left him hanging for so long on this dap. So long on the dap. Double camera angle dap.
Yes, bro.
Oh, and then he did the, like, curl in. You know what I'm saying? He did the fucking curl in deal. Buddy, you got to work on your daps.
The whole thing?
18 months. 18 months we waited for that. It happened literally minutes before you walked down the aisle.
Double dap?
That's a good sign for the
Go! That is.
I mean, Logan was never going to be, like, criminally charged with anything. Crypto is unregulated, and right now, unless you're, you know, someone that's legitimately convicted of running widespread fraud, it's really hard to convict people of stuff like this. This is why COFFEEZILLA exists. He's like the, I don't know what you'd call him, the public domain conviction of COFFEEZILLA. Usually it's a death sentence for these crypto bros. But when CryptoZoo came out and the game didn't work and it didn't do what Logan said it would do, and then he tried to buy back, I'm trying to remember, he tried to buy back the eggs at the price of Ethereum at the time versus what they were purchased at, what the price of Ethereum was when they were purchased. But you also, if you sold the eggs back to him, then you couldn't sue him. The entire thing boiled down to, did he know, right? Did he know going into it that there was going to be a massive rug pull? Did he know that the people that were on his team were working against this best interest of the people invested in the game? Or didn't he? And did he also get rug pulled? That's really the crux of the entire thing, as to how he would be found civilly liable for that kind of stuff. And I guess they determined he wasn't.
Sick!
I got
Let it sink in.
There's a yes.
So yeah, that was kind of a big moment for me because to be validated by...
Coffee did make the whole world think he's a scammer. Well, Coffee was just going off of the information given. And seeing as he couldn't get an interview with Logan himself, there was no real way of asking Logan what he knew versus what he didn't know. He had to ask the people around him that would actually come out.
Last 3 to 4 years, I didn't scam anyone. I'm innocent, and that this Logan Paul is a scammer narrative is absolute bullshit. Is just a really good feeling. And that's the thing about court. Like, you can't hide in court. The truth prevails in court. It prevailed here.
Well, OJ did for sure kill his wife, but the isotoners didn't fit, so hey, the truth prevailed, I guess. I guess he was innocent.
I'm stoked about it. And
what about
the
Dink
ruling
Doink?
was pretty damning. These are actually some of my favorite quotes from it.
Quotes from who?
From the judge. The mental gymnastics required to come to this conclusion are truly dizzying. Defendant Paul's statements that CryptoZoo is so fun and a really fun game that makes you money are irrefutably puffery. With Paul's statements that...
While Seller has some latitude in puffing his goods, he is not authorized to misrepresent them or to assign to them benefits or virtues that they do not possess. Defendant Paul's statements that CryptoZoo is so fun and a really fun game that makes you money are irrefutably puffery.
CryptoZoo is so fun, and a really fun game that makes you money are irrefutably puffery, which is legal speak for hype. It's hype. It's not deception. It's not fraud. And to go even further and say,
Well, I mean, you said that so that people would buy the game or buy the eggs to play the game and that it would make them money and there wasn't any game. So is it hype if you say something will do us, like your product will do a certain thing and then it doesn't do it? How is that puffery? Like, maybe I'm not a legal expert, but you know, when people joke around, they're like, oh, false advertising. It wasn't the thing, you know, false advertising. That feels like it would fall under the category of some sort of false advertising because the game wasn't even workable. The game didn't even work, let alone make you money. That's just a lie. If you planned on it if you planned on it working and it didn't work, that's one thing, but you would have to come out and say that. I don't know. It's weird. Game's the game.
exaggerated, blustering, and boasting statement upon which no reasonable buyer would be justified in relying. And then
No reasonable buyer would be justified in relying on the creator of the game saying it's a fun game that makes you money. I mean, granted, people with a brain, I will admit, anybody that bought a game made by Logan Paul or bought the eggs toward a game that was made by Logan Paul, I don't want to say you deserve to get scammed because that's not very fair, but you definitely had to realize that it was going to fucking flop. You had to know that it didn't have years and years of development, that the monsters or the creatures that were in the game were literally Adobe art just put together. They weren't some long time self-made artwork. They were Adobe art pictures just put together. It's like a bear with an elephant trunk. Wow, what an animal. Look at the eagle armadillo. The eagle dillo. Holy shit. It's like, all right, dude. Like, what was even the point of the game? I forgot what even, like, the point of the game was. They were supposed to get the eggs, they were going to hatch, and then what? They were going to go, like, fuck the other dinosaurs and make, like, abomination creatures? I don't even know. What was the point in the fucking game? How were you supposed to make money off it? I think you were supposed to, like, find a way to breed and get this rare item somehow. Yeah, the eagle dillo, son. But yeah, again, I don't know how you determine what a reasonable buyer would be justified in relying on if you flat out say that the game's going to make him money and it doesn't even fucking work. So, again, I'm not a legal expert. You know, this stuff probably doesn't hold up because Logan didn't reiterate it and say it over and over, unless he did. And then again, I don't understand.
only Ibanez, Greenbaum, which were the bad actors who sabotaged the game, and potentially other defendants sold large amounts of the digital products for an immediate and large profit. So I didn't. And I've said that. I never sold a fucking token. I never made $1 from this project. I wanted to make the best game ever. It failed, but there's a fucking...
I wanted to make... This dude legitimately thought this brain rot of a fucking Cryptosphere Digimon dollar store general fucking game was gonna work and be the greatest ever. Buddy, we're waiting on GTA 6.
huge difference between failure and fraud. Like, business ventures fail all the time, but to imply scam, to imply deception is just so objectively false, and I'm so fucking happy that the court now says it. It's on the record. And also, I want to say, like, for anyone who bought the eggs to play the CryptoZoo game, don't forget, I offered to buy all of them back. I committed 1,000 Ethereum, which was like $2.3 million at the time. So the people...
Pocket change, buddy. And again... He did offer to buy them back, but if I'm not mistaken, he offered to buy them back at the price of Ethereum at the time he offered to buy them back, which was not the price that people paid for them. So people were still going to lose money. They would get some of their money back, but also in between that transaction was a guarantee that you would not sue him if you got your half of money back, you know, which again was why people probably didn't do it. They wanted to sue him. They wanted to have their full refunds.
Who did not participate, who thought they had a better chance at suing me in the class action, now lost because you believed a headline and you bought into this fake narrative that I'm a scammer. 140 plus people that were trying to sue me in the class action lost.
He also said he would refund them on the eggs and not the zoo coin. Right, so the way it worked was like you had to convert your money to the coin itself and use the coin to buy the eggs, correct? Is that how it worked? And so he was refunding you on what you bought from the egg perspective, but he wasn't refunding the complete fucking pump and dump that was the actual CryptoZoo coin. So, like, when people put their money in droves into the CryptoZoo coin and got fucking rugged for it, he was like, cool, I'll buy back if you bought an egg. But what happens if the people didn't buy the egg and just bought the coin and hadn't even gotten their shit together on the egg yet? And they get fucking rugged for it. Where's the charity there? You know what I'm saying? Where's that refund?
And then obviously the big one, the court recommends defendant Paul's motion to dismiss be granted as to all counts and all 27 of plaintiff's claims be dismissed.
Damn.
I guess I'm just like grateful. I'm really fucking grateful that the truth came out.
So none of the defendants got charged with anything? None of them were held liable at all? It wasn't just Logan? Oh, okay. Defendant Paul. I was making sure. Did anyone get hit with anything, though? Did someone catch a body at like anything? Yeah, that's rough, dude.
Motion to dismiss be granted as to all counts and all 27 of plaintiff's claims be dismissed. And I guess I'm just like grateful. I'm really fucking grateful that the truth came out. I should also mention that the court did give the plaintiffs an ability to refile. So they basically have to start over and then refile their pleadings. And I think they have an uphill battle because, like I said, the truth always wins, and I believe it'll win.
They have an uphill battle because they have fucking spent so much money on this first lawsuit, and Logan has deeper pockets than all of them combined and the lawyers they are paying. So no, they probably are not going to refile. Logan can outspend and he will win. And I'm not saying that Logan's guilty of being an actual scammer. Someone said it in the chat, like, what's the reality of this thing? Did Logan do this to have a pump and dump? I don't know. What I think probably happened was he wanted to make money on this for sure, but the only way he was going to make money is if other people did as well. And I don't think he was going into it going, I'm going to rug these people. And when it did happen, whether it was the bad actors or whatever else went wrong, he didn't want to take the responsibility and brunt being the face of this thing. So instead, he did this flip-flop like, oh, you know, thank you, COFFEEZILLA. Actually, fuck you. I'm suing you. I had nothing to do with this. I'll pay you guys back, but only for some of it. It was a lot of like very different attitude toward what he should have been doing at that point. As the face of the thing, as the fucking founder, the reality probably is he got in business with some bad people and they fucked him over, and him being the CEO, Logan Paul fucked over everybody else kind of thing, you know? I'm pretty sure Logan spent more money on the lawsuit than paying everybody who lost on CryptoZoo. Probably. But in his eyes, would he rather pay more to, you know, officially clear his name? Probably. Especially if he ever wants to venture into the crypto space again and do something. Or, you know, whatever, maybe just for his namesake. Like, do people actually believe his name's cleared just because the judge said it? No, because the court of the public domain matters more, right? The public opinion court matters more to people than what that piece of paper said.
And here, this is why I brought it to court, because it was the only way to get the truth out there, not some manipulated, twisted version of the truth by a couple of content creators looking for clicks and trying to win over the court of public opinion. I'm gonna try to win in court, and that's what I intend to do. It is just the beginning, I promise you that. And I am excited to continue down this path to prove my innocence. This is fantastic momentum. We got a trial in April for the defamation case, and I'm really looking forward to it, because I know I have 3 things on my side.
Wait, the defamation case? Is this the Dylan Danis thing? They're finally going to trial in the defamation case of Dylan Danis? Of Dildo Danis? My guy? My dude Dylan? I need that to be streamed. I need that to be streamed. I need to see Dylan. I need to see Logan. I need to see all of it, dude. Oh, he's suing Coffee for defamation. Fuck! Okay, well, that one, listen, that one will be televised. Not necessarily in the court, but I'm sure Coffee will make, I mean, again, whatever he can as far as videos on it. That'll be an interesting one, because that's the 2 titans of this entire kind of thing going at it. Logan, obviously a massive influencer, YouTuber, celebrity. COFFEEZILLA, the guy in CryptoZoo, or not CryptoZoo, in cryptocurrency journalism or cryptocurrency investigation and exposés, right? That one's going to be a heavyweight showdown, dude. What's Polymarket setting the odds at?
But I have the truth, I have justice, and I have God on my side. I can see that, I can feel it now, and like,
did he really look up to God?
I have justice, and I have God on my side. I can see that, I can feel it now, and like I said, we have a lot of momentum, and so we're gonna keep it up, and I'm so fucking grateful for the people that have supported me throughout this journey, who didn't buy into this narrative in the first place. Thank you guys for sticking by me this whole time. Weird note to start the vlog, but let's get into it. Let's go do things.
So long.
I mean, you've been killing it.
Have I?
Whoa, wrestling.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah, likewise.
Congrats to the house as well.
Thanks, bro.
Bro.
And they say, like, money can't buy
The Nightmare, KSI!
And we have a pretty big year planned for 2026 with Prime. Some new products that we're really excited about, we think are going to change the game.
Mate, when this
I'm not gonna sit here and shit on Prime, because whatever, it's not, I don't really care. But they got to do something. They got to do something because them sales numbers, especially in the UK, fell hard.
Comes out. Nice.
This was a game changer.
Bro.
Revamping flavors, bottles, coming out with a couple new lines.
You drink it all the time.
Change our messaging a little bit and focus more on educating people that we're a better for you hydration drink and offer better for you products. That's literally why we started. That's our ethos. And so as a brand, we have to figure out how to like still message that in an entertaining way.
I could do 15.
There's no such thing. They're again, I don't even know what he means when he says we're a better for you hydration drink. I don't like they're trying to be Gatorade, but Gatorade that you can drink all the time, and it doesn't work. Water is the best for you hydration drink with maybe some like Himalayan salt, you know? I don't know what that messaging is. Like I think that might have doomed them more than anything else. The idea that you're trying to promote as a sports drink. They should have just done like just a drink, you know? They should have just done their drink, but I think they cornered themselves into a market that they don't have the product to compete in, dude. Just don't think it works. But yeah, Logan's being sued, and he's now apparently been named innocent. Fair play.